Good morning, student. How are you? I hope you all are fine and doing your best at home. And I hope you are doing all the exercise and activity that has been given. Okay, and today we will start with continue our chapter number 2, nutrition in animal. And today we will see the how the grass-eating animal they digest their food. Okay. And the grass eating animal, they are known as herbivores because mostly they are eating grass and parts of plants, especially the leaves. Okay, and you know that leaves contain the main part, that is cellulose, and the cellulose is tough enough and it is hard to digest. We cannot easily digest in our body, yes, because we don't have that special kind of bacteria in our stomach. But how they are different from us? Because they have that bacteria which can digest their food. Actually they can digest cellulose present in that grass and plant leaves. And such kind of animals are known as ruminants. For example, cow, buffalo, goat, deer, sheep. Now we will see the digestion in grass eating animal. Okay? Yes. First we will see the animal which eat the grass, and the grass contain the most of part of cellulose, and the cellulose is tough enough to digest. Yes, so that's why they are having a special kind of stomach, and their stomach having 4 type of compartments. And the first compartment of cow stomach, it is the biggest part and it is known as rumen. Yes. When the cow eat the grass as a food while grazing, it will not chew it completely. It will take, because at that time there is not that much time, so they can digest first. Okay, so what they will do? They will first take that grass as much as they can and they will store in that first chamber or first compartment, that is called rumen. And in the rumen there are cellulose digesting bacteria are present, and that bacteria will digest that food. Actually that food will come to that rumen area, and at that time that food will start digest. That digestion process is partial digestion because they cannot completely digest, and after some time that food, the cow will take out that food again to the mouth. Okay, and that food is known as curd. When cow at a rest, they will brought back that food stored in a rumen to the mouth, and they will start chewing thoroughly. And this is why many times we have seen that the cows and buffalo, they move their jaws side to side, chewing continuously even when they are not eating grass. The process by which this curd is brought back to the mouth and chewed again, this process is known as rumination. And that's why these grass eating animals are known as ruminant. When the thoroughly chewed curd, it will swallowed again by the cow, it will not go to the rumen, but it will go to the another part of stomach. It is a small intestine where this food will be complete digestion and absorption will done. After complete digestion and absorption, this food will be moved to the large intestine, and from large intestine it will pass and the water will be absorbed, and after that food will be taken out by the body in the form of species. So this was the digestion in animal. I hope you have understand about the digestion of grass eating animal, and this way all the herbivores or grass eating animals, they are done their digestion process by this way. Now there will be one question comes in a mind, that what happens if we eat a leafy vegetable? Think. Yes, the answer comes no. We cannot survive by eating only grass or green leafy vegetables, because that contain cellulose. The major part of that is cellulose, and our body, we don't have that kind of bacteria which can digest this cellulose, and we cannot get energy from that. That's why we cannot survive by eating only green leafy vegetables. Now we will see amoeba. Amoeba, it is a microscopic organism which consists only one cell. We can say single cell organism, and the amoeba, it is the simplest animal. Okay, and this amoeba lives in a pond water. We can see amoeba in a microscopic. See, this is the figure of amoeba. We can see here the parts of amoeba. Amoeba contains the cell membrane, the outer layer of that cell. It is called cell membrane. Here's the biggest part at the center, that round part, it is called nucleus, and this whole body which is covered by the jelly-like material, that is known as cytoplasm. Amoeba contains two types of vacuole. First is a food vacuole and second is a contractile vacuole. The food vacuole contains the bubble where the food captured by the amoeba which is stored. The contractile vacuole is a bubbly liquid which controls the amount of water present in a body of amoeba. And the most important feature of amoeba is that it has not a fixed shape. It is continuously changing its shape because the cytoplasm having only the cell membrane, and it will go in any direction, and they create a false feet. We can see here in the image, that is called pseudopodia. The body of amoeba having a finger-like projection which is known as pseudopodia or false feet. Yes, this false feet can produce from any side of the body by pushing the cytoplasm from that side. Okay, and with the help of it can move in the water, and this pseudopodia helps to catch food particle from its surroundings. Now we will see feeding and digestion in amoeba. See, first we have seen that amoeba has a no fixed shape. Clear? Now, when the food particles come to the amoeba, that amoeba produce two pseudopodia surround the food particles, and it will try to catch in that body. We can see in the first figure, it is producing that pseudopodia, or we can say false feet. Okay, in the second figure, we can see that it is covering the food particles in their body, and that is known as ingestion, same as human digestion system. Okay, it is taking the food in their body, that's why it is known as ingestion, and when it will take that food particle in their body. And after taking that food, it will start digesting of that food. We can see in the figure number 3, it will, when that food will be completely digested. After digestion, which process is come? Yes, the absorption. After digestion, that it will take out, or it will, we can say, it will produce broken down that food particle in a small structure, or small, that nutrients will come, and that nutrition will be absorbing the amoeba body. That is known as absorption. Okay, we can see in this figure, and after absorption, it will utilize that energy to growth of amoeba. So we can see here that amoeba has grown. Okay, and this process is known as assimilation. And after assimilation, it will take out that undigested food from the body, which is known as egestion, same as the human digestion system. Understand? And this way, the amoeba doing its digestion as well as absorption, assimilation and egestion. And this is the digestion system of amoeba. I hope you all are understand about this whole system of amoeba, digestion system, grass eating animal. Okay, and I hope you all have understand this our chapter number 2 And here our chapter number 2 is complete, and I hope you are doing all the assignments which are given, and you have to try to do that assignment, and stay safe, stay home. Thank you.